boys and girls, it's Mrs. Balde and my son Hakeem here, and we are going to talk to you about using area in the real world. I actually have something right behind me that's going to help us with this. I have a fireplace, and I need to put tile in front of it to keep the carpet safe. Well, lucky for me, I can find the area by tiling the area. And as you can see, I have 2 rows with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns. So if I were to find the area of my fireplace, I would multiply the length, how long it is, that's 5 tiles long, by the width. I'm sorry, that was 2 tiles long. I'm getting a little distracted by my little guy over here. I'm sorry. It's 2 tiles long and it's 5 tiles wide. So when I multiply the 2 times 5, I get 10. The square units is 10 for my fireplace. Now I have a couple other examples here that I want you to help me with. The first one says, my parents are building a garden and need to know how much land it will cover. The garden is 10 feet long by 10 feet wide. What is the area? Well, let's get out our marker and remember our cube strategy. We always read it a second time for good measure. My parents are building a garden and need to know how much land it will cover. That would be the area that it's going to cover. The garden is 10 feet long and 4 feet wide. What is the area? Okay. Well, the key word would actually be in the question. It's area. How do I find area? Do you remember our formula from the other day? Area, sorry about that, it's moving around. Area equals the length times the width. If I know that it's 10 feet long, because it tells me right here, 10 feet long, I'm going to do 10 times 4 feet wide. Ooh, I can't forget. Feet. I'm measuring in feet. I need to include that. So 10 feet by 4 feet, what's 10 times 4? 40. And I can't forget my label. I need to write square feet. This time we know we're measuring feet. Why do we write the squared? Well, remember, we have 10 by 4. So all these little squares on the inside, I know it doesn't look like perfect squares, I just drew it quickly. That would be 40 square feet. Let's do another example. Okay. Here I have another problem. My brother is making face masks for work. That's partially true. He works in a hospital, so his wife is really the one making the face masks for him. The fabric is in his living room. It is 3 yards wide and 9 yards long. How much area is the fabric taking up in his living room? Let's read it again, and this time we're going to use our cube strategy while we read. My brother is making face masks for work. The fabric is in his living room. It is 3 yards wide and 9 yards long. How much area is the fabric taking up in his living room? Well, I already underlined my numbers. I circled my question. And I'm going to box the key word, area. Now, I remember my formula. Area equals length times width. So I come back up to my problem and I see, how long is the fabric? 9 yards. 9 yards. I didn't forget to label this time. Now I need to multiply it by how wide it is. It's 3 yards wide. So I'll write 3 yards. And when I multiply, I know that 9 times 3 is 27. Yep, I knew it. You were wondering, are you going to label it? I am. Square yards. It is taking up the area of 27 square yards. And I could draw that out. Ooh, again, I'm not doing such an awesome job of making it look like squares. But it's 9 by 3, and I get 27 square yards. All right, boys and girls, I hope you have fun today working on your work and you learned a little bit more about area. Have a great day.